Here's our light bulb. Since it's wired directly to the neutral and live wires, it just stays on all the time. To fix this, we're gonna wire in a switch. First, let's flip the circuit breaker to cut the power. Since we wanna control the live wire, let's snip it right here. Now the live wire is split into two sections. When we connect these two ends, the circuit is complete and the light turns on. Pull them apart, the circuit breaks, and the light goes out. That's exactly what happens inside a switch. All we need to do is connect these two wire ends to the terminals on the switch. Wiring's done. Let's flip the circuit breaker back on. Give the switch a press, the light is on. Press it again, and it's off. Simple as that. But let's be real, a basic switch isn't enough for our modern lifestyle. We need a way to control things with much more freedom. It's time to master the art of remote-controlled lighting. That way, we're no longer tied down to the location of a wall switch. You can toggle your lights from anywhere at any time. So what's gonna replace that old wall switch? It's this, a relay module. Specifically, the KR2201 COM. This is a dry contact remote relay module. On the output side, you'll see two terminals, COM and NO. These two will perfectly replace the two ports on your traditional wall switch. In other words, take those two ends of the live wire we snipped earlier and connect them to the COM and NO terminals on the relay. Finally, just hook up the power supply to the relay module itself and your wiring is all set. With the wiring all set, let's flip the circuit breakers for the lights one by one. Now, let's power up the remote relay module. Ready to see some magic? Just hit the on button on the remote, the light is on. Now we press the off button, and just like that, it's out. All right, let's jump into the pairing process. First, give the button on the relay module a quick press. The module is now in pairing mode for the first setting, momentary mode. By the way, if you're only working with one module, it's best to stick with a single button remote. Go ahead and tap the button on your remote. See the indicator light flashing? That means the pairing is all set. When I hold the button down, the light stays on. And as soon as I let go, it turns off. That's exactly how momentary mode works. In this setup, you could even add a second relay module. By having each module control a different direction of the motor, you can easily run things like garage doors, or any motor that needs forward and reverse control. Press the button on the relay module twice. The module is now in pairing mode for the second setting, toggle mode. Press the button on your remote, and the learning process is complete. Press the remote button once to turn the light on, and press it again to turn it off. Next, press the button on the relay module 3 times. This puts the module into the third pairing mode, latching mode. First, press the on button on your remote. After the indicator flashes, press the off button. The light flashes again, and the learning is done. Now, the first button turns the light on, and the second button turns it off. This mode is super convenient when using labeled buttons, as each button has one dedicated function. If you press the button on the relay module 8 times, it will perform a factory reset. All the remotes you've paired before will be cleared. Overall, this is a remote relay module designed to replace traditional wall switches. It's a great way to add more flexibility and convenience to your daily life.